name is Del Van Gorder. I married a First Nations woman. We had about 5 children. My job is a fur trade post factor. Things we trade for furs are things like beads, guns, food, and clothing.
I had to come make a trade with you. I shot 10 lynx and a couple cougars, 20 rabbits, and your fur fell off.
Yeah.
100 beavers and 50 martens. I brought them Del Van Gorder's trading post on the Pelly River. In exchange, I got a flintlock musket, a large cooking pot, a leg hold traps, flour, sugar, coffee. These supplies will almost keep me and my family for the winter.
The reason I came to the Yukon was for the gold, but then I decided to stay because it's so beautiful up here. I started trapping and prospecting on Upper Pelly River in 1905. I started working when Taylor and Drury opened a trading post at Pelly Banks. Then I took over management in 1910. Around the same time, I married my First Nations wife, Lucy Dixon. We raised family in Pelly Banks. But then Lucy and our 5 children all died a tragic death of tuberculosis. I managed the trading post for another 35 years. In the year 1949, I retired in Teslin. I had a good reputation for being a good host, and I was respected by everyone I knew.
Go on, start again.
Hello, je m'appelle Jean Guy. My job is to bring the furs from West Canada to Montreal. It's very hard work. We voyagers sometimes die on the way to Montreal because we did not know how to swim, because we thought it was unhealthy to swim. I bring the furs to Montreal, then my job is done till next year. The furs are loaded into ships that go to England, also to the hat maker Adam.
Adam Ash. I'm Adam Ash. I live in London, England. I'm a hat maker. I use beaver furs to make them. I am a happy bachelor. Last year there was a horrible famine in Canada. They killed off lots of animals, which made it difficult for the Eskimos to catch animals, which killed some of the Eskimos, which means less fur, which means more money for me. Luckily, since I make hats for Edward VII, I have lots of money. I have tons of potatoes. To make my hats, I use mercury nitrate. I used to have a friend called Dave. He was a hat maker. He went crazy. The doctor said it must have had something to do with making hats.
Hello, my name is Taya Ledoux. I am a member of the Casca Nation. Stop moving. My father was the chief, but he passed away during the famine last year. I had to...
Hat maker Adam. They make hats for people, but there was a famine a year ago. It was hard times for trappers, voyagers, and hat makers. And us voyagers had no furs to bring to the hat makers, so we did not get paid. So I could not feed my family.
For the winter. Before the white people came, the First Nation people had no guns, no stoves, no knives. Instead, we used to use stone scrapers and stone pots and bows and arrows. We did, however, have copper from the mine area to make knife blades. Life is much better now, except the Europeans brought whiskey, which has ruined the lives of many of our people.
Line.
first. I don't want to be first.
Is it actually making a video?
Yeah.
I don't know whether to go this way or the other way.
Just do it however it felt.
So when the little man is there, does that mean it's working?
Yeah, recording 4 minutes and 27 seconds.
Okay. Let's just keep going. Be careful.